how we just started fucking talking. It's like it was just so much more natural and like that's just how we actually are in real life, you know?
No, absolutely. I like your shirt, dog.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
So what is it? Tell me, what does it say?
Oh, it's LAS, baby. So it's the Shifter HQ T. So, you know, we're based here in Las Vegas, and I'll be honest, like Vegas kind of inspired us to get it going just because like, man, when you're here to see a city, even like Summerlin where I live, like this, the growth of it as like a whole, but man, there's like so many people moving here. There's so many businesses moving here. And I don't know, man, it was hard for me to just sit back and be like, I'm only going to sell real estate. And I was like, man, I kind of wanted to create something new. So with that said, like, I'm going to embrace Vegas, you know, as part of the brand, right?
Yeah.
It's not, doesn't mean we're going to have like Vegas skyline shades or anything like that. Never know. But like, it's more like just the energy that we get from living here. Like it fuels us, man. You know, it gets us going. It's a 24-hour city.
There's no city I've been to that's even remotely close to Vegas in entertainment, in business opportunity, in lifestyle opportunity.
Growth, bro.
Yeah, no, every other city you go to has kind of already reached its outer limits of what it's kind of maxed out.
Yep.
Vegas hasn't even
scratched the
surface on that, man. Yeah. No, yeah, I definitely feel growth. I mean, and we're both not from here.
Yeah.
We're both transplants to Las Vegas.
Most people are transplants to Vegas.
But like, you know, I love it here.
Yeah.
I really, like you said, the vibe and the energy of the city is like, it's infectious. And if you got the positive mindset to go with that infectious like nature of the city, dude, you can do whatever you want here. You can get whatever done you want to get done in this city.
Absolutely, man. I mean, I feel like, and not to hate on anybody with the 9 to 5, but I almost feel like if you have a 9 to 5 here, you're doing yourself a disservice, man. There's so much fucking opportunity, like so much opportunity, right? And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way at all. I'm just saying, like, when you come here, you want to build something, man. You want to like actually be a part of the community and build the community, because that's one thing for me. Like, I feel like Vegas can work on is like building a solid community, because like we said, people are transplants, right? But I feel like in regards to business, there's a great community. And,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
for the entrepreneur and like the B2B conversations, it's out there. You just gotta get out of the house and be in the right places. But it's all over the city. Absolutely.
For sure. You know what I was thinking too? I was like, there's no like sunglasses brand based out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking it makes total fucking sense. I mean, we have just a shit ton of sunny days a year.
Yeah.
You know, like 300 plus or whatever it is. You know, like for example, like you think of Cali. Yeah, there's brands based out of Cali, but it's like, nah, Vegas can have its own brand, man.
Yeah.
And so like, we're hoping Shifters can be that brand.
We have more sunny days than California.
Yeah,
for 100%. And they got June gloom. Like, I grew up there. You need you need shades in the late afternoon, but you need them from the jump in the morning.
No, for sure.
All day.
You better have it when you wake up out of bed, man. I had to put curtains up just because I couldn't sleep.
Yeah,
man. I was like, this is totally off topic, but I saw that I think it was L.A. and San Francisco and Portland, whatever, had more rain than Seattle so far this year. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. Like, I was like, not here. We do get our monsoons, but
but by the time we get those, we're all outside like, yes.
Yeah.
This is like joyous rain.
For sure.
We're not like sitting in the house like, oh, it's been raining for 13 days straight.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No, but the sun is a big part of this city. And, like sunglasses, like you said, them not having like, at least not to my knowledge either, like a brand that has marketed itself as a Las Vegas-based sunglasses.
Yeah, I mean, we're prideful, man. We're prideful that we're based here and that we're starting here. And hey, and I'm not going to even get into all the great benefits of the business, but our tax structure is phenomenal here. So why not start a business here, right?
Yeah, it's a great place to start a business. That's what I mean. It goes into that opportunity, into that mindset of like, you can grow, you can do whatever you want here. You can start a business here at fairly low cost compared to the rest of the states. With low risk. I mean, like you said, the 9 to 5 there's nothing wrong with it. But if you want more and you're not doing more, it's completely your fault, because the city's dying for entrepreneurs.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And what's crazy too is with the amount of people moving here, there's just so many like avenues for new business.
Oh,
like,
and I mean, a lot of people that are coming here with like the money also have the businesses.
Well, dude,
they're bringing.
So the craziest thing is, I don't have exact numbers on this, but like, you know how like the influx from Cali to Vegas is obviously, people know that, right? With all the people moving here from the coast. I mean, even Oregon and Washington. But dude, the amount of businesses that are moving their headquarters here is crazy. And it's all related to taxes. But my point is like, dude, we got it going. It's not just hospitality anymore. It's like we have way more shit than that, you know? So
way bigger opportunity out here.
But yeah, man. So I mean, like, so with that said, definitely embracing, you know, Vegas. It's going to be a part of the brand. You'll see it here and there, absolutely. Especially probably a little bit with our attitude, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're always going to be constantly in motion. That, you know, going back into like Shifters as a brand. I mean, we're basically making everything here in America, right? So like,
right, because you were doing overseas manufacturing for the first sunglasses for Townie.
Yeah, Townie was all in China, man. So like, what's really cool is, number one, it's really hard to make sunglasses in America. It's hard to make a lot of products in America, mainly because of cost. But usually how a pair of sunglasses is made is through an injection mold. And in China, it's just cheaper, man. It takes like $850, $1,000 to make a mold, where, you know, if you were to get that mold and ship it to the US and then have the US manufacture the sunglasses for you, the cost is going to be higher because, like, we know cost of living and things like that.
Yeah.
But what's really cool, and this is where Shifters is going, and it's going to be a work in progress, is we're going 3D printing. So
that's dope.
Yeah, it's going to be. There's definitely people that have made 3D sunglasses, but it's usually in the UK, to be honest. It's not even really in America.
Not here yet. Okay.
So, you know, we've been searching high and low for some 3D printer partners. We got one that we're working with right now. We actually just got the renderings that I can share with you of the prototypes.
Those are dope, man.
Yeah.
I think the main thing, I mean, just from like briefly seeing that and seeing the old Townie, is like quality over quantity.
Bro.
And like style and like aesthetic.
Yep.
These are like all day shades is what they kind of looked like.
Yeah, for sure. So like with Townie, bro. So it was like China already had the molds for like a particular Wayfarer.
Right.
I'm making these things from scratch, bro. Like our designer created a whole new pair of sunglasses. Now the shape might be kind of similar to something you've seen, but the inner workings, especially the hinges. The hinges. You saw the hinges, right?
Dope. Yeah. I can see them like this.
Yeah, like so. It's like and that's what 3D renderings get you, is like the detail. And and we're going screwless. So like,
that's sweet.
People have been asking me, they're like, do you think that's going to be beneficial or not? And I'm like, look, I don't fucking know yet. I think this is why my biggest beef with sunglasses usually is the hinges.
Right.
Because
one starts to give way.
Yes. One's too loose, one's too fucking tight, and then you're like, they're falling apart. The screw falls out. You're done.
Everybody and nobody has a tiny screwdriver, bro.
Yeah, no,
like literally,
bro. So like when we were starting Shifters, I was like, what is each pair of sunglasses? This one before the 3D printing came out. I was like, what is each pair of sunglasses going to come with? It was a hinge tool, bro.
Oh, you're gonna need it. Has to.
Because like, bro, if I pulled out some of my shades in there, they'd be all flimsy as hell.
Yeah,
and it's just like, okay, like I don't know. Like the only thing with screwless is just like, look, you know, hopefully the durability is better, right? Because, you know, that's going to be important. But again, it's a work in progress, you know, like.
I wonder if it's something that you can like, can you buy like, would you be able to like market like just the side panels and they like click in, or is it something that they make?
So I can create whatever.
Right.
So like this first run is going to be all connected.
Right. Okay.
But
just something I thought about, like, I bought these two pairs of shifters. You know what I did? I took these side off and I put these on.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea though. I'm gonna have to write that down. That's not even a bad idea. But like, no, like, so the 3D printing.
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, we can get it 3D printed in another country, but I'm like, no, let's do it right here in America.
No, that's sweet,
I mean,
man.
like that's to me. But what I love about 3D printing is minimums. The minimums are way lower. So,
right, you did mention that.
So, number one, the guy I'm working with, there's no minimum. I mean, one, right? So like, I mean, but like they will literally just do me a prototype of one if I want one. Well, what that allows is extreme customization in the long run.
Big time.
Huge, right? One little change or 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 if somebody's like, hey, I love your frame, can I get fucking my name etched on the side? Sure,
right,
man.
sure,
Like,
yeah.
but like,
Right, it gives you
want
more
to
options in that
Yep.
sense of where they'll be customized at the place of creation instead
Yes.
of you getting an item and then sending it to a third party to customize it.
Yep.
It's all one station.
So and that's why like this whole thing, even though I was like when I was getting deboed by my Chinese manufacturer, I was like, well, they were just deboing me. No, you know what he said to me? He was like, Derek, the wedding industry is really big in the U.S. Do you want to sell wedding products? I'm like, fuck no, I want to sell sunglasses, bro.
He was trying
like,
to talk you off.
No, like
he looked around his factory and he was like, I need to push these wedding things.
Hey, I get it. Like, hey, there's plenty of people that have import businesses, and that's phenomenal.
Import, export.
Do you? So with Townie, for going back to that though, Townie was like, we use their molds. We use, we just customize the design. This is different, man. This is a whole frame customization.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna really like let you show yourself on it.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. And I don't know, man. I'm like, for me, it's more about that than what can be printed on the sides. It's just the uniqueness of it. It's the craftsmanship, honestly, of it. To me, is like really important to me at this point. And I would have never got to this point of the 3D printing if it wasn't that. So like sometimes, you got to look at things. And I just said, what fits the Shifter brand better? Like mass production or, limited runs, like customized collectability aspect.
Yeah, I like the collectability aspect of it. I'm like imagining like the box's quality that it comes in. Like,
well, just emailed them today, bro, about like we need a custom case in a box. I think with our sunglasses, I mean, like, dude, I'm big on not like before this buying a pair of sunglasses that I'm gonna regret when I lose it or break it. But these are gonna be a different level, I think. Like, I think that people are gonna respect these sunglasses more. Dare I say, not even wear them sometimes and just collect them.
That would be
But I mean,
we know people. I know people that are like that with watches, with shoes, with socks, with hats. Well, people are like that,
for sure. And I had the idea of like I was fucking chilling in our pool, and if we get done with this in time, I might have to go out there tonight.
Look at that, we lost it.
Yeah. What were we?
You were talking about. We were talking about like how like collectible.
Oh yeah, I was out there, and I was like, man, I don't know if people are gonna like rock these to the pool. Maybe they will, but I was like, maybe we need to have like a daily, like called like a glassware.
That's smart. You have to have levels to it, right? So you have your daily ones. Then you're like, yo, these are your steppers. These are your hot steppers. You're out. You're going out.
Yeah.
These are more sleek. No, for sure.
So with the collectability aspect of it, so like everything's going to come with a certificate of authenticity. And dude, that word is so hard to get out.
It's been hard for you since we did.
Dude, I tried to do a short the other day, and I was like, man, I just said certificate. I was like, fuck this. But no, like literally, I was thinking, okay, so like for example, the prototypes, right? Which is the name. I mean, obviously we're getting a prototype, but that's going to be the first run. Yeah, right, yeah. So the first frame we're ever doing doesn't matter if we do a different design of them in regards to like the color or something down the road. They're always going to be called the prototype.
That frame.
Yeah, that frame is the prototype. The frame is the prototype.
I didn't even think about how you're going to make different frames.
Yeah. So the prototype, for example, we're still playing around with the quantity, but it's probably only going to be about 250 the run.
Like that.
And so something like a daily would probably be like 1,000, so like
it will be
the cost will be lower,
right.
But the quality's still there. But
that makes sense though.
Yeah. So
people live that way.
No, yeah, absolutely. And part of the reason we got this, how I got this idea was since it's coming with a certificate. I'm not going to say the other part. It's going to come via an NFT, and so. If you like NBA Top Shop, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's it's like online trading cards, right? Yeah. So like there's different levels. So like you might get a KD rare or something, and it's X amount of made, and then it's I don't know what their names are, but like if there's 15,000 of them printed.
These are jersey signed. This is I know something.
You see what I'm saying? So there's different levels, and that's how our sunglasses will be too. Like some will be 1,000 units, some will be only 100. Some will be 250, and 300.
That'd be sweet, and then like you can always tie it back into Vegas and events and certain moments,
correct,
and things like that. That'll make it even more limited and like stylistically be like different,
bro. And yeah, absolutely. And one of the biggest things, and this takes time, you got to take some baby steps here. But like once we get the brand going, like I'm gonna want to collab with people, and I think like collabing with like certain like I don't want to say influencers, but
Artists,
like
athletes,
yes, correct. It's like, but it goes
businesses.
in with the limited run aspect of
Yeah.
it's like, bro, do you want to have like X amount of shades made? Like, let's go shifters times,
Right.
whatever, whoever,
Right.
So,
Okay.
so that would be pretty dope, I think, in the long run. And like if we're ever going to be in stores, it's going to have the same aspect, man.
Yeah.
Our same values are going to stay. We're not going to just be like, oh, Nordstrom's wants hella glass. I'll be like, no, like we got to set a limited number, like each year,
Yep.
and like that's it. Like
That's
it
it.
is what it is. Like
Yeah.
this is, there's a little bit of exclusivity to it. Like, like we want it to be unique still. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's
like,
important. No, it's a big part of the brand, like you
Yeah.
said, and staying true to the brand.
But
So where you're at right now is you got you got renderings, you got,
Yeah,
you got shirts. What are you waiting on now?
so, so the renderings are going to come back. He's just going to do the actual colorway we're doing.
Oh, sweet.
To
Okay.
start. So we're going to go all black
Oh,
to
tight.
start. Just
Yeah, absolutely.
the standard. And then as soon as that's done, we'll get the prototype made, like our prototype, to make sure it's all workable. And then I got to get that to the lens company who's in San Diego.
Oh,
so
sweet.
they're going to do our lenses for us,
Okay.
like because the 3D printer, you don't want to do lenses with it. You want to still have like polarized.
Polarized.
Yeah,
No, 'cause,
yep.
yeah. I mean, you have polarized
So-
lenses. You have lenses for computer work. Man, that's what I would want.
Yep.
Some make some shades for the videographers out there that we can wear and look cool while we're working. We don't have to wear those visors.
Yeah, for sure. No, but like, dude, like, so like this company, they're in San Diego. And what's great about them is they're going to do all of our shipping. They're going to do our packing.
Oh, wow.
And they're going to do our quality control.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So like,
Big
so
time.
like I'll be pretty hands off in that regard. Like, I mean, like I'll be in like really heavy in the development of everything, but then like the actual process and how it gets to the customer is going to be totally different than Townie, bro. Like I was doing a lot of the shipping for Townie. Like I want this. It goes back to our values though of like freedom and like stepping away and simplicity. It's like I want the systems in place to make this customer experience the best customer experience it can obviously be. And for me, Derek, being in this garage in the 110-degree weather, shipping sunglasses ain't going to be it. You know what I mean? Like so. Yeah,
Right.
it's just
I feel that.
yeah. So, but anyways, like. It's cool because I'm embracing this whole like doing everything here, pretty much. Like like of course some of the materials are going to come from who knows where, right? But I mean but the production of the actual sunglasses will be here in the U.S. I'm hoping that my 3D printer, he's kind of he has like he does 3D printing, but he has like not brokers it out. That's like a real estate way to say it. But like he basically has 3D printers in different areas, and I'm hoping to get it in Las Vegas eventually.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Everybody I reached out to kind of just doesn't have the technology to do it.
Okay.
But what's amazing about like where we went, because when I was doing Townie back in 2015, dude, we met with like manufacturers in the U.S. And 3D printing wasn't there yet.
It wasn't there yet, right.
Injection molding was crazy. And even like today, like with the injection molding, it's like, it just doesn't make sense. And like, what's crazy is a lot of these people that actually could do it here, they still outsource it to like China.
Yeah, they
to
still,
do it.
yeah.
So it's like, okay, well I get it, the cost thing. I understand that.
Yeah.
But like, so 3D printing allows us to get it made here at a cheaper cost.
Right. Okay.
So yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, that's pretty much where we're at. Site's about to be done here soon, but man, that's it, man. We're chugging along, man.
Okay.
We're making it
We're
happen.
halfway through the year. We're a little over that, so got the rest of the year to keep grinding.
Yeah. So, we'll see. Well, we don't know when the exact launch will be yet.
Right.
Hoping by the end of the year, but could I see it going into 2025? Absolutely. So, not going to rush this,
Yeah,
man.
it's not a rush.
Yeah.
It's not a rush
So,
situation. All right. Well, we're excited to get to it.
Yep. Yes, sir.